Hey, this is Valencia, owner and CEO of The Right Agency, also the host of Candid Conversations with Valencia Danielle on YouTube. And when I'm not in front of the camera, you know I'm locked into my boy, DJ J Thrill on Global R&B Radio. Go ahead and play us another hit, J Thrill, because we ready.
You're catching thrill through your speaker box. You're banging the hits with Mr. Make It Happen himself, DJ J Thrill.
Welcome back to the Red Light Basement with your girl Aisha Hanifa, and I am beating him up verbally, DJ J Thrill, about this DEI situation.
Okay, Aisha. All right, so we've been talking about the DEI. We talked about the federal employees working. From home. Now we back into the DEI. We're talking about DEI and MEI about getting hired off of merit or hired off of diversity. We talked about it all. So now we're gonna talk about should we really be boycotting these establishments such as Target or Amazon and Meta? I know we all heard Tabitha Brown talk about this, she raised an uproar, but we also forgot about the young lady that owns the Lip Bar. I got a clip for you, about 3 minutes long. I'm gonna try to speed through it, but let's take a listen.
Target since 2017, and we are the largest Black-owned makeup company in Target. Mm-hmm. So, of course, we were disappointed, just like many of you, when we learned that they were rolling back their DEI initiatives. But I will say, even though I'm disappointed, I'm not that surprised. I always thought that the 2020 commitments were a farce. Like, anything that is forced is going to be a farce. And I think part of it is because Trump is emboldening companies to reverse commitments that they never wanted to do in the first place. And that is not just true for Target. I think it's true for a lot of companies.
Okay.
But I think also beyond that, and this is me being honest with y'all, I'm always going to be honest.
Talk to me.
A lot of the brands that they launched didn't do well.
Oh, Aisha?
Did not do well.
Aisha, she said it wasn't because they were black. She said they didn't do well, Aisha.
How she know? Huh? How she know?
Oh,
How she
Aisha, don't do that.
Did they send her? Did they send her the email?
Don't do that, Aisha.
With everybody, did they send her the percentages?
Oh, okay. Well, let's let her talk.
But she also said that Target also did not want to do those commitments from the start. They just did it for DEI.
You right.
Racist.
You're right. I'm just like, she gave a little pushback to what you said, but I like it was getting spicy in here. Let's talk, Aisha. Let's talk. Hold up.
Since 2017, and in my it's been a long time. In my 8 years in Target,
congrats,
I've seen them kick out 8 brands, not because they were black, not because they were woman owned, not because they were Latina owned, so on and so forth, just because they didn't perform. And so someone asked me, what will this mean for the Lip Bar? Will this DEI rollback impact you guys? And truth is, I don't know yet. I don't know yet from a Target perspective. Right now, things are still business as usual. We are still.
She said ain't nothing changed for her. She still get money. But this is the part that I want to hear. I want your opinion on right here, because she's gonna talk about. You know what? Let me. She's gonna talk about people trying to force something upon her as a businesswoman. And this is what I want your thoughts about. All right, Aisha.
We are still growing significantly at Target, which is a blessing. So the immediate risk is that, if all of our consumers boycott Target, then, that will absolutely impact us. And a lot of people are saying like, well, I would rather shop you on your site. Great. Listen, here's the thing. I understand. I too am disappointed, and you have the ability to take your dollar wherever you feel most comfortable. So if you want to shop us at Walmart or Target or Amazon or on our website or in our store in Detroit, do it. But if you don't want to shop us at any of those places, I understand that too, because we do have power in our dollars. But I do want to make sure that we are aware that.
Okay. She said that if she takes her business elsewhere, it will bankrupt her. So as a businesswoman, like I understand the need to boycott, but should she pull out herself when she employ all these people, and then she gonna bankrupt herself? Is she a sellout because she choose not to bankrupt herself or the black people that she employ?
She can keep her business right at Target, but ain't nobody gonna go to Target and buy that daggone lipstick. They'll go to her website, but ain't nobody gonna Target for you.
I'm calling cap on that.
I don't know black people that's going up in there because I don't go to Target. Ever since that stuff happened, I don't go to Target. Target for what?
I call cap on it. Only reason why I call cap on it is because of this reason.
What?
Like for like in the area where I live at, everybody keeps saying, "Hey, you keep your money," and let me clarify. I'm not saying don't boycott. I'm just saying it's not realistic in my opinion, because people keep saying, "Hey, go buy your groceries at a black-owned establishment." I'm sorry, in my area where I live at, there are no black-owned grocery stores. Zero. You would have to drive at least an hour to Nashville to try to get that. At least an hour and a half. And I don't think that most people, if they already struggling financially, they can afford to drive that hour and a half to Nashville to go support a black establishment.
But that let you know how people are African Americans now are the most comfortable. And it's so interesting because how can you be comfortable in an environment that's not designed for you? I remember looking at something that happened in Mississippi, and they boycotted those white businesses because how they treated them, because they did not respect the black dollar. Those black families would drive 2, 3, 4 hours to go to a different area to go and purchase. So if they can do, what's wrong with us?
Is it sustainable realistically though?
It is. If we stand on business, we are not like our mothers now.
I'm just saying
we don't stand on business
for the person that can barely afford gas already to get to work. They really is it realistically sustainable for them to drive 2 hours away when they have the Walmart?
Well, back then they used to walk. Back then they used
I'm not saying that, listen to me, people. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. I just don't believe. Some people might say I'm pessimistic. It might be true. I just don't see that it really being sustainable. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me let her finish about something because she made another point, and we're gonna finish it up.
By not shopping in these stores, you are also impacting the hundreds of black-owned businesses and women-owned businesses and brown person-owned businesses that are in these stores. So it's a really shitty situation to be in.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Understanding a little bit more about what this means across all of our retailers. Like, what does it mean at Walmart? What does it mean at Target? What does this mean at Meta? Should we be deleting this app right now? Like, what?
That's another point. I think that was factual. What I believe what she said right there was factual. We only like why are we still on this damn IG and Facebook and all of these doggone social media sites? Like, we're gonna do it. Like, don't as we say in the army, don't do it half cocked.
Don't do it half
ass. Go with it, baby.
Yep.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not on social media, so I don't. I have zero Meta. I don't know. I mean, we got the we do have the global army.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. We have it because of this is the catch. Meta think they slick. They throw me a couple dollars for a little real here, real there. You know what I'm saying? They entice you with the change, but is the change worth your integrity? If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything.
Are you still on social media?
I am about to cut all that shit out.
I'm just saying, like if we're gonna do it,
I only be on there because I be doing my fitness stuff.
We have you got a reason, but is your reason above the cause, Aisha?
No, it's not above the cause, man.
I'm
gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it off. Don't even go look at Aisha. I'm just going to she's gone.
That is my only thing. I'm not saying don't do it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying if we're gonna do it, go full hood with it. Don't do it half cocked. Pause. But
I'm with you when you're right. But you're right. But you're right. If we're gonna boycott, we're gonna boycott all the way, and we're gonna stand on business, even if that shit mean you standing by yourself, but you're gonna still stand on business. It's uncomfortable, but it's needed, y'all. Because if we don't stand for something, we falling for everything, and we just sitting here letting it happen.
So I want to let you hear this. This is a brother that I follow. It's called Anton Daniel. I know most people don't like him.
I do not like him.
I want you to hear this, and I want you to hear your opinion on this. I know you're gonna like.
He about as problematic as DES.
All right, let me play this clip from Anton Daniels.
In a general sense, they were fudging the numbers and they were hiring more people with diversity, equity, and inclusion, and they were subsidizing jobs through the federal government, through the taxpayers, which is not sustainable. If you want something to really be able to compete, if you want things to grow inside of your country, it can't come artificially. It has to come organically. Organically, meaning that jobs are being created by private industry and by small business owners that then generate and pay the majority of the taxes into the revenue instead of it being subsidized by the federal government. So when you've seen all of these diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, Black Lives Matters, we need to hire more women, Black girls at code, all of that nonsense, know that the economy is eventually going to go through a cyclical crash and correct itself. So what's happened is the government.
I see you roll your eyes. Talk to me, Aisha. What's your thought?
I don't like anything Anton says out his mouth.
All right, so cause I don't pretend to know everything. Some things that he said to me made sense. I think we as a nation, we have created a lot of jobs and we pay for it through the federal government, but the government didn't have the money to fund it. And that's why we are I think that's why we are definitely upside down economically.
We upside down because we minding our business and other people's business. America's upside down because America don't know how to mind its business.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that whatsoever.
Now, I do agree with that. We giving away money that we don't need to be giving away. You know how much money we put into South Africa? How much money we put in Ukraine by itself?
We just Joe just sent $50 million right before he left office.
You see my face?
What's up? Talk to me, Aisha.
But I'm telling you, this been going on for years.
What?
I honestly don't believe that the presidents operate in their own power. That's my call me a conspiracy theorist.
Hey, I like a good conspiracy. I love a good conspiracy. I'm just saying, it was he just sent 50 million right before he left. I'm like, dog.
Yeah,
let me not get into that because I still got ties to the federal government. I don't want to say too much, but before we get up out of here, Aisha, I think this was a good conversation. Whether we agree, disagree, hey, you educated me on some things. I like a little spicy battle. You know what I'm saying? But because she was like, hey, she was checking my ass, and I'm all for it. It's conversation. But I will say this, and this is what I do stand on. I think Black people are not the same anymore. When I mean by that, I'm talking about politically. I will tell you right now, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. But I think that we have been trained to follow just the Democratic way because that's what our parents before us and our parents' parents did. I want to hear.
But we started out Republican. That's what people don't know.
I know the radical Republicans.
We were not Democrats.
Radical Republicans.
We were Republicans.
Yeah, I took Black history when I was in my school. We started off with. So I'm not. I would tell you if you couldn't tell. A lot of my sets are more conservative, but how I vote, I got to hear both sides. I will vote for a Democrat if his or her politics line up with mine. I will vote for a Republican if his or her politics line up with mine. You know what I mean? Only thing I would say is that I don't want the Black community to continue to do, is just my mindset that I think we continue to do, is don't continue to vote one way just because that's what your parents did, or somebody gonna call you a sellout. Look at the views like me and Aisha just did today. We sat here, although different viewpoints, we sit here and we discussed it, and we look at the actual issues that's going on in the country, and that's what I think as a community we have to do. Your thoughts, Aisha?
A lot of people ain't gonna like me, but
talk to me.
I remember I got into a spat on Facebook, and somebody asked me, because I feel like African Americans should be on one side of the United States and Caucasians should be on the other.
Segregated?
And Indians, And Indians should have their own portion too, because it's their land as well.
Right.
And the reason why I say that, and the only time that the three governments should get together is when someone is trying to attack us as a nation as a whole, right? And the reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, we could look at whatever side, but this world was not made for you and me. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. Because they just said that they're not even hiring African American engineers for the military. Like, they're showing us blatantly in our face what's going on. And this world is not made for us. Whether or not we want to believe it or not, people want to sit here and say that there's been some progression. Yeah, there is progression with contingencies. There is progression, but with contingencies. And that's why I say stay woke. Because at the end of the day, this world wasn't made for you and I.
Right.
I think we need to go to one side. They need to go to the other side. Get the Indians their own side. The three governments to come together when we need to protect ourselves. But other than that, honey, y'all do what y'all do over there. We're going to do what we do over here. Y'all do what y'all do down there.
Hey,
that's my thoughts.
I wish
That's how I
Aisha.
feel.
You know what? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we had come to the conclusion, the end of the Red Light Basement. It feels goddamn good to be back, Aisha. It feels good to be
It
back.
feels so damn
But,
good.
when we leave, we always leave you with something to motivate you. So I'm gonna hit you upside the head with this motivational get up, and we'll see you soon. Global R&B 96.3. Aisha, say farewell to the people.
Bye, beautiful people. It's been great. It's been grand.
See you next time.
Hello, world. It's time for your motivational get up with DJ J Thrill.
DJ J Thrill.
What's up, guys? You want to get some more exclusive content? You need to like and subscribe to the Global R&B 96.3 YouTube channel. I'll be waiting.